TCF Center in Detroit, where there's a huge challenge to the ballots that arrived overnight in the city of Detroit in Wayne County. And we have hundreds of people chanting to stop the count. I've been told that President Trump, it's getting louder, President Trump has filed for a lawsuit to stop the count. Here's what's going on in Detroit. I left the GOP office to make photocopies. When we arrived back to TCF Center, we were stopped by security. I was in an elevator and security wouldn't let the elevator go. And, I just prayed really quick and asked the Lord for some help. And I'm like, sir, Mr. Security Guard, sir, what's the holdup? And I called the office, the GOP office. We have some attorneys, and the attorney said, you let them know that you're on GOP business. You've got copies that we need to do the job of challenging the poll. And this person called their supervisor. I was able to get up, but there are literally 1,000 people that are poll challengers and poll watchers that have not been allowed in the building. The security guard told me that it was the general manager for the building for TCF, who I happened to track down, and he said, no, it's not the building. It's the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services has called, Governor Whitmer has called on the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services to come down and shut down the ability for us to be able to challenge these ballots in the city of Detroit. People that have been in this business doing poll challenging for 20 years, you can see over here, this is where it's all going on, have never seen anything like this. The level of the Democratic challengers, the level of harassment is unbelievable. It's divisive, it's ugly, swearing and intimidation is all part of it. You guys, I don't even have words, so if you pray, now's a really good time. Now's a really good time to pray. So they're just chanting, stop the count, stop the count. And we're hoping that they do. I'm going to turn this around and see if I can zoom in for you guys. So you can see under there. I'll see if I can get a better view. Turn it back to me. So if you're a challenger and you leave the room to go to the bathroom, they're not allowing you to come back in. They sent the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services to remove only those from the Republican Party. So we do not have equal representation. Apparently the commission, the voters commission, what is it? Try to remember the right term. Has been on site and they aren't doing anything. They're not interceding. We do also know that we had challengers that were actually in saying, I want to challenge that particular ballot. And the people that are in charge of the specific precinct for that ballot challenge were non-responsive. Again, we have people here that have been poll challengers for decades. And what's going on here is crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to turn it around again so you can see what's going on. So I'm live at the TCF Center in Detroit, Michigan. And it is absolutely our hope that they stop the count, because it is not, it's not being handled correctly. It's not being handled illegally. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services is locking people out of the building, saying that the building is at capacity. You guys, this is a 40,000 square foot building. I'm standing alone in an area of the building. This building is not at capacity. These are the people that are outside that are being locked out, with the exception of media. Media is being allowed in, which is just crazy. So, again, if you are a praying person, pray big. This is a type of history in the making that I never thought I'd see. Stop the vote.